Peace and love, y'all. Hello and welcome back to another moment of stillness. I hope this finds you well. It's certainly finding me well here on the streets of New York, the only city I've ever lived, the place I grew up. In case we haven't met before, my name is Itai. I'm a 23-year-old yogi and solo traveler. I just spent the last year traveling all around Asia studying yoga and building an online community of over 400,000 yogis. I just got back home to the city about 2 weeks ago and I'm catching up with some friends I haven't seen in a minute. Today I caught up with my lovely friend Camilla French. She took me to Hunter College where she's studying art, and she took me to her photography show. She just recently went to Jamaica where she explored her Jamaican heritage through this series of amazing black and white film photos. After that, we walked through Central Park and I was reminded how amazing it is to be home in this city. I feel so lucky that I grew up here for many reasons. Chief among them being that you can find anything here. No matter who you are, no matter what you're into, you can find your people in New York inevitably. It's a guarantee. And so due to that, when I was growing up here, I was exposed to so much. All kinds of religions, all kinds of socioeconomic statuses, all kinds of styles of art. I realized there's more than one way to live this life. And you know, that led me to take a pretty unorthodox path, I'm not gonna lie. Me personally, I've never even applied to college. Before I started traveling and studying yoga, I spent 7 years in a band, and we traveled all over the world. We missed a lot of school for it, actually, back in high school. And you know, New York City definitely did its thing, but I also really credit yoga with helping me realize this. Realize that the only rules we have to follow are the ones we make for ourselves. And because yoga has changed my life, because it got me to stop being addicted to marijuana, because it got me to turn my mind into a friendly place to live where I don't have anxiety anymore. My mission in this life is to translate the ancient yoga wisdom that I've studied into modern tools for transformation. And that's why I've called you here today, because there's a special concept I want to go over with you. And you might not be aware of it, maybe you are. Today I want to talk about the power of the sun and moon. And I'm not talking about the astrology. I'm talking about what exists within our own body. In yoga philosophy, we learn that the body is made up of two hemispheres, the Pingala and the Ida, the right and the left, the masculine and the feminine, the fiery and the cool, the logical and the sentimental, the active and the passive. And the whole point of yoga, specifically Hatha yoga, is balancing these two extremes. It's believed that a human being cannot be a full-fledged human being until their sun and moon are in perfect balance. And so we have various different techniques to get there. When we want to activate our fiery side, we do Ashtanga Vinyasa yoga. When we want to activate our cooling side, we do Yoga Nidra. And you know, certain hemispheres are good for different activities. For example, when you want to go out and be social, have a smile on your face, or when you want to go to work and perform well, it's better to have your fire side active because it means you're on it. It means your body has high energy, high alertness. But if you want to digest, if you want to go to sleep, if you want to recover from illness, then it's better to have your moon side activated. And so when we say balance, we don't just mean 50-50 100% of the time. We mean knowing when and where to activate which side. And I want to quickly talk about which measurements you can take on your body to know where you're at with this balance. Number one is heart rate. Pretty self-explanatory. Fast heart rate, your fire is activated. Slow heart rate, your cooling side is activated. We also have blood pressure. High blood pressure, you're fiery. Low blood pressure, you're chill. Body temperature is a really good one. Pretty self-explanatory, pretty intuitive. If your body temperature is high, that means that your fire side is activated. If your body temperature is low, that means your moon side is activated. One that you might not know about is the nostrils. I want you to do this right now. Put one finger underneath your nostrils and exhale through your nose. You will notice that the air comes out more through one side than the other. It might be subtle, it might be obvious, but I promise you, one nostril has more air coming through than the other. That's because our nostrils dilate and alternate based on which hemisphere is higher in our body. So that means when our right nostril is puffing more than our left, it's a good time to eat food or go for a jog or get some work done. But if our left nostril is more active, then it's a good time to relax, digest, take a bath, read a book, and be passive. So this blew my mind when I found out about it. Set a reminder on your phone for 2 hours from now to check your active nostril, and you will find that it's opposite from the one that you have active now. And if it's not in 2 hours, it will be in 3 hours. And if you want, you can keep that going every 3 hours, check which nostril is active. And you will start to notice that when you are feeling active, energetic, your right nostril will be huffing more. When you're feeling tired, lethargic, groggy, your left nostril will be active more. If you don't believe me, just try it for yourself, and you will see within just a few hours how powerful this really is. So what does this mean? It means that if we're about to eat food but our left nostril is active, then we should do some jumping jacks, raise our body temperature so that our right nostril becomes active, and so we will be better prepared for the meal. Conversely, if you're about to go to sleep and your right nostril is active, it means you want to do some relaxing breathwork, some yoga nidra, take a bath, read a book, wait until your left nostril is active, and then you will be sleeping much better. And I would also like to go over a few breathwork techniques that you can utilize to actually take control of this process and do everything you can to influence your body's energy energy from one extreme to the other until you eventually find the balance and find control over it and are able to change it whenever you need. Most of these techniques involve covering one nostril and breathing through the other. So if you want to boost your energy, you can cover your left nostril and inhale and exhale through the right, or you can inhale through the right, switch, and exhale left. Repeat that. Inhale right, exhale left, inhale right, exhale left. So just to go over that one more time, either inhale right, exhale right, or inhale right, exhale left, inhale right, exhale left. Both of those breathwork techniques are going to make you more energetic, more active, more alert, more ready for action. And you guessed it, just flip it for the left nostril if you want to cool down. In and out through the left, or in through the left and out through the right. Doing that is going to calm your body down, get you ready for rest. It might make you yawn, it might make you fart. All those things are totally natural because it means your parasympathetic nervous system is getting activated. That's one thing I didn't mention earlier. In yoga, we call this Ida and Pingala, Ha and Ta. Those would be Sanskrit words. But in modern medicine, we call the Pingala Nadi, the fiery side, the sympathetic nervous system. That's in charge of fight or flight response, cortisol, and adrenaline. In modern medicine, we call the Ida side the parasympathetic nervous system. That's in charge of calming your body down. The parasympathetic nervous system is activated whenever we sleep, whenever we're relaxed, whenever we feel safe, whenever we're with people we love, whenever we take slow, deep breaths. So doing those breathwork techniques for just 10 minutes at a time is going to completely influence your state and make it so that you can use your energy however you want to. You know, we're so accustomed to drinking caffeine, taking 5-hour energy in the morning, taking all these uppers to make us active, and then at night we take melatonin, we take sleeping pills, we take Xannies just so that we can fall asleep. I'm here to tell you that your body has a natural pharmacy of its own, and you can save money on all these substances, and you can save your liver some work too if you just know how to do these breathwork techniques. So tonight before bed, try breathing in and out of your left nostril for just 3 minutes and see the difference that it makes. And leave a comment under this post and let me know what happens. Similarly, tomorrow morning, breathe in and out of your right just for 3 minutes, and you will see how active it makes you. Yoga is so beautiful and so powerful, and I believe that personally, I'm just scratching the surface of what it's capable of. This nostril trick that I learned recently completely transformed my world, and even if I know 1% of everything that yoga has to offer, I feel that it's my duty to share it with everybody because this knowledge has been guarded and scoffed at for far too long. I believe that in order for our society to progress, in order for my generation to thrive, we need to be sharing these tools with each other. And I promise you, till the day that I leave this planet, I will be sharing these tools. So if you haven't already, follow or subscribe to this podcast wherever you're listening to it, wherever you're watching it. Rate 5 stars, give me a thumbs up, leave a comment. In the comments, you can either introduce yourself, or you can tell me what you took away from this, or you can tell me what you want me to talk about next. Please send it to your mom, send it to your homie, send it to your distant relative, send it to anyone who might need it, because sharing this wisdom through word of mouth is brightening our world. And just you being here is brightening our world. I want to take a moment to say how proud of you I am, and how grateful I am to have you in my life. I love you dearly, and I'll see you for the next moment of stillness. And when this episode ends, be conscious of your energy channels. Be conscious of your energy state. Keep an eye on your nostrils, and see how before long you will be the master of your energies. Catch y'all next time. Peace and love.